Such salutes soon became tradition between ships and friendly shore batteries. Later, this practice was extended to honoring dignitaries and special events. Ladies and gentlemen, the host for today's ceremony is Colonel James C. Marker, Commander, 3rd United States Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard. Lieutenant Colonel Mrs. Chipman, Major Colonel Mrs. Buchanan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today to celebrate the birth of this great nation, the United States of America. This celebration, a 50-gun salute to the nation, is all about numbers. And that will be my theme as well today. Some numbers that are important to us, numbers that we should think about and remember. Let's start with the nation. We have celebrated our independence on the 4th of July for 237 years. We have enjoyed the liberties that are enshrined in our Constitution for 225 years. Our nation has been represented by the flag, which is in front of me, and defended by its army for 238 years. Speaking of the flag, we are truly blessed to be here today on picturesque Whipple Field with that giant flag and Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, in the background. As we celebrate this nation, it is worth remembering the soldiers and the service members of the armed forces that earned our independence and kept us free. Battles they have fought, such as the battles of Gettysburg in Pennsylvania, 150 years ago this week. 51,000 casualties attest to the ferocity of our Civil War, the war that remains the bloodiest of our nation's history, with 700,000 killed. Our nation's commitment to independence never waned, and our citizens' involvement only increased as warfare changed. Approximately 60 million Americans fought and served during World War II, 11 million of those in our Army. More recently, 36,913 service members died during the Korean War. 2.5 million Americans served in Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War. Of those, over 58,000 gave their lives. If you search the headlines this week, there are a lot of numbers that are of great interest to the Army. It would be easy to focus in on some of them. The plans to reduce the end strength to 490,000, the plans to reduce the number of brigade combat teams by 12. But I think the most important number in the papers this week is the number 40. Since July of 1973, for 40 years, this nation is sustained on an all-volunteer force. According to the Secretary of Defense, that force, some of whom are the soldiers that are the strength of our great Army, has grown into the strongest and most capable and most respected fighting force in the history of the world. They have displayed their professionalism and capabilities on the battlefields of Afghanistan, Iraq, the Philippines, Africa, and throughout the world. They have done this for more than a decade. 51,000 have been wounded, 5,279 killed in the fighting, 1,434 others killed while deployed. Numbers that change every week as the fight is ongoing. The families of those wounded and lost on our modern battlefield are the strength of our soldiers, and in many ways, the ultimate investors in this great nation, as they will care for the wounded soldiers they love and mourn those they have lost, long after the guns go silent. My last number today is 50. Our great soldiers, their strong families, and the communities that support them through the fight yesterday, today, and tomorrow come from the 50 great states and 6 territories that make up this union. Celebrate them for the great citizens they produce and the strength of their communal commitment to keeping this nation free, strong, and a beacon for hope throughout the world. Thank you for coming today, and enjoy our salute to the nation. by their nickname. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. The salute will start momentarily.